Hello everybody and welcome into my channel. My name is Yolanda Roos. Thank you for joining us. This is a channel of light, healing, well-being. We have some new card decks we're going to use today. So the sun is shining. It's a little cloudy because the Canadian above, I live near the Canadian border. There's smoke coming down. It might even be all the way down to like New York City, but it's making a big difference. So maybe you got some smog, some things going on. We're going to do just a few cards, see what the collective needs to know. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in there. If you like the content and it does resonate with you, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to be notified when the new content comes out, definitely subscribe to the channel. It helps to grow and it lets you know. It'll send you a notification. Get that all out of the way. So it is the end of this, getting to the end of the summer, the last month of summer here in the Northern Hemisphere. Mercury's finishing up probably a couple days, so you still have the energy of Mercury retrograde. This is timeless, but if you happen to come across it, you could have kind of a Mercurian energy of delays, miscommunications, maybe little mishaps, things of that nature. Just trying to get you one more card. There we go. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Cups. She is mothering, loving, nurturing. It's in the reverse, so maybe there's just like a kind of separation, feeling a little, maybe you need to take care of yourself. Two of Wands, putting things into place, travel, taking the first step, sort of growing something. Hangman is delays. So maybe there's just a little tension. So Wheel of Fortune is your first card for this message. This is collective. This is general. So this might be your message. It might not. So take it as it resonates. And if it's not your message, it's okay. Just take what's for you. I try to give wisdom and we try to pull different cards so it hits everybody. So the Wheel of Fortune is delays. Slow down. That's Mercury retrograde in a nutshell. It's just things are kind of stalling out, but there could be a reason for it, because there could be like maybe timing issues, maybe things aren't supposed to be happening, maybe you need to be able to evaluate some things, and this slowdown is to force you to slow down. It's the finishing of Mercury retrograde that's going to be leaving. The three themes that have been for this is letting things go that no longer serve you, finding balance in your life, and getting ready for this new venture, this new thing that's coming in for you. So the energy could still be present if you're seeing this at a different time. You might be starting a new cycle in your life. You may need to just remove some things. So the energy that's present at this moment is removing things, finding balance, evaluating what you need, what you don't need, okay? Letting go of things. Your next card that came out is your King of Wands, very much passionate, creative, powerful energy. It's at the center of the reading with the Queen of Swords, logic, a good leader. So there's a little bit of a delay, but there's something that's coming in, a passion, a thing that you like, and you've got some good leading. So maybe there's something you're going to be doing, a little bit of a delay. It's okay. It's not meant to happen yet. So what's coming in is more like a leadership role, one with passion. Either it's going and being a leader in something you have a passion about, or it's something you're passionate about, okay? Or it could be, it just is exhilarating, and it's full of energy and passion and like rigmarole, and you just really, or you're really going for it. You're really like into what you need, and it's not out of like a craziness. It's very logical, very good. Going for things that serve a good purpose. Like, it's like belief things. Like you believe in something very strongly, so you're going in, but it's logic. Like it's something that's fair, or something that's you're going in and you're maybe leading a group, or you're going after something, or you're standing for something that is very true to you. There might be a delay because maybe there's people against you. I'm feeling like you could just have to put everything into place for this mission, this thing to unfold, because we are all starting a new mission. So for some of the collective, we have something that we're passionate about that's starting, but Mercury retrograde is not done, and maybe it's just a little more thinking, a little more planning, a little more things you need to do, and then you can go from that point. And she is looking out into the future, and I feel like she's planning. That's what I feel like. She's planning, she's assessing, she's above in this picture, so she's looking out, she's seeing what's going on. I feel like making a calibration changes, adjustments, so that because she's situated on top of this balloon, she's got a bird's eye view, but she's up there. She's not touching the ground. She's stable. She's kind of like on top of the tree. She's looking out. She's evaluating. So the evaluating is not movement, and that's why I think you've got this continuing to look through and find that way. Because I don't feel like this is a passion thing. I feel like there could be something that you're, and yeah, because this Two of Wands is like, the Ace of Wands deals with, you've got an idea, you've got the seed, and you're ready to put it in the ground, but what you have to do is start the preliminary things that you need to do with it. This Ace, or this Two of Wands, is getting ready to go and do it. Get it going, put things in place. That's why it could be travel, it could be it's movement toward the thing that you're working for. Okay, so a little bit of a delay, but it's coming in, so that's really awesome. Let's see what your angel numbers are. I hope everybody's doing okay today. I had a good day. Today is my early day. That's why your video, if you're watching it in order, is coming out a little bit later in the day, because I get up at the crack of dawn. I open up a store. So it's one of those things, and I don't like getting up at 4:30, so you're definitely not getting a video at 4:30 in the morning. All right, 900. These are your angel numbers. Effects. What you give, you get. So what you're putting out is what you're going to receive back. Kind of like the tenfold. What you put out is what's going to come back to you. So it says, all you have sent into the world has been collected and multiplied, and it is ready to be sent back to you. Take a moment now to reflect. What realizations have you had in recent interactions with people and places? Journal about a lesson you've learned and how you plan to use it to grow. So I think that's what the delay is. It's giving you a chance to look at where you've been, what you've been doing, what has been unfolding. Is it working? Is there a lesson to learn? Do you keep having the same problem because maybe you're spending money wrong, or you're not looking at something a certain way, or you keep allowing certain people to come in? I don't know what it is, but I feel like what you're putting out there and what you're allowing to happen or go on in your life, it's coming back to you. But make sure that the things that you're going through and the things that you are processing, you're learning something from it. You're not just going through it needlessly and not getting anything. Because like I said, if you keep going through the same thing over and over again, you're not learning the lesson that needs to be done. So that must be a message. I was thinking on that. I was talking to my husband. So I feel like that is a common thing that happens with the Mercury retrograde, because it's a time to slow down. It's a time to evaluate. Because getting rid of things isn't always physical things. It's sometimes the way we think, patterns, what we allow, how we look at things, how we understand things we're holding on to. It could be even mental, like you just have to release some things, or release a grip or a control on something. Because sometimes when you hold on to the thing too tightly, it doesn't flourish. It doesn't grow. It can't expand. The universe will not bring you things in until you can finally say, okay, I have to just be in the moment and let it unfold as it's supposed to. Your next number is 801. Soul renovation. Yes, there's something going on with the past. Shed the past, awaken to your truth. Your angels know that you have been through many trials and tribulations. This has been a long session of time. Like, in my life, it's been 5, almost 6 or 7 years. It's been a long time. It started probably around COVID, and it wasn't just COVID. It was that time frame. Like I've had, I would say 5 to 10 years of not something that's going to take you down and destroy you, but just make you feel heavy. Like I can do it, but like it just tires you out, and it's emotionally draining and physically draining because it all goes together. So it says, your angels know that you've been through many trials and tribulations. Now is the time to put down your armor that helped you survive those trials and live freely. Yes, the thing that we're dealing with is leaving the past behind. Now, with that much trauma and that much survival mode for so long, sometimes it's hard to let go of that mindset, the survival. And I think we're being given a new opportunity, a new thing, but with freedom, because the air energy that's present in this, the age of Aquarius, is about, it's winter, it's air energy, it's freedom, it's flowing. Think of air. Air is not usually constricted. It's free. It's movement. It's like multiple particles moving around. It's not condensed. It's free. It's released. So we're being given this new opportunity after all this like craziness and the transition of everything. So it says, sit in meditation and envision yourself walking through a doorway. Behind you lies the past, and ahead of you lies the future where you're living your truth. What do you see? You could draw or journal about what is on the other side of that door. So that might be something, even if you don't draw it, that you kind of imagine. Like, you've been here and there and everywhere. Where do you think you want to be? Where do you see yourself? Like, if you didn't have all the things from the past and you could live freely, what would you want? What do you see yourself doing? You know? All right. This is the new deck. This is one of the ones that was coming in. I love this deck. It's got purple on the outside. So if you're interested and you like the images, it is on Amazon right now. This is the one. It's called The Oracle of Awakening. It's very pretty purples. It's got a moon on the other side. We're going to be doing, once I use them and I see what they're for, I'm going to be doing videos on my tarot decks. But to help you to see the cards, the artist, what I seem to use them for me, and give you a viewing of them to see, and then tell you the companies and stuff like that. So that's going to be coming in. Those will be individual videos that will be added in. So if you're interested, keep your eye out for those. Probably in the next week or two, I'm going to start doing those. Your first card out, look at the imagery. I love the purples and the blues. Medicine journey. Awaken, heal, realization. So there seems to be a theme of realizing your truth. So I really feel like you've been living in survival mode, and you have kind of put yourself on the back burner, or what you were going for, or what you're, I feel like COVID just really put a crank in everybody because it shut so much stuff down. And I feel like you might have been working on something, and when all the chaos came, you didn't shut down because you weren't after your mission. I don't think we could do the things we want to do because a lot of things require you to go out and do things. They require you to open businesses or experience people, and we were told to stay away from everybody. So I think at this moment, there's a healing time and an awakening, a realization of what we're here for. There's an awakening across the spectrum of collective people, but there's an awakening of understanding what the next mission, the next purpose, the next thing that we want to do in this human existence right now. You have ceremony, ritual, celebrate, devotion. So there's something coming in. This is like transformation, growing. That butterfly moth makes me think of like that death moth almost, because the death isn't really symbolizing the end. Death is not the end. It's the next one is rebirth. So something has to die to create what's happening in your life. And you got two things. I see two people and then two frogs. And then the butterfly is transformation, and the lotus to me is like opening up and awareness. So I feel like you're dying of that old person and that old paradigm of what you've been told you're supposed to do. And I feel like you're coming into a time of what you're really supposed to do, and you are understanding it, you are seeing it, you are awakening. That's why now there's so many tarot cards, there's oracle cards, there's all kinds of spiritual things, because as a human race we have been awakened. It's not just a couple people. We're not being like, things are bursting open and people are just like being filled with the like need to help people, the need for fairness, the need for love. Love is all around you if you look around. There's hate, but love is that need to make things fair, the need to protect the people that are being damaged or hurt or oppressed or held down. And that's part of the spiritual awakening, because before it was just like, oh yeah, it's just what it is, or you're just so busy living your life nobody saw it. And we are becoming aware of our surroundings, aware of our purpose, aware that something needs to change, that it's not helping humanity, it's not growing humanity, it's destroying the earth, it's destroying the people, it's destroying things across the board, because it's like it was a self thing versus a love and a world collective thing. We're realizing we're all connected. We're all the same. Like they say, we bleed red, okay? It doesn't matter what color, race, or things that you've come from. We are human bodies with a soul that is living, growing, and has the potential to raise the vibration, bring it down, love people, hate people, bring about beautiful creations and things, destroy things. We have that power with our free will and our choice. Be that love, be that growth, be that vibrational lift within the world. Your last card is Center Point. And Center Point is grounded, centered, and sovereign. Yeah, there's a point that we need to become grounded. And I feel like if we can heal ourselves and understand what we're going for, we're going to become grounded, because we're going to have a focus. We're going to know what we want. We're not going to be banging around in the walls like metaphorically, because we don't know what we believe. We don't know where we stand. We don't know what we want. You become grounded when you understand what you're here to do. And it could be as simple as raising the vibration and loving people, being there, talking to people, protecting the people that don't realize it, nurturing and growing people. Loving is the biggest thing. And I know this sounds like corny and stuff, but love is doing unto others as you would want done unto you. Love is what they talk about with the Creator, because you don't do bad things in most cases when you're doing it with the trueness of love. When you want to lift somebody up, when you want to protect them, when you want to do things and give them a hug and be in their presence, it's done out of love. If you don't love somebody, you don't really care what happens to them. So if you care about humanity, you are being filled with the Creator divine love. If you care about the earth, if you care about people, you care about fairness, you are filled with love. Not that you're not going to have problems and you're not going to be broken, but you are filled with love if you're concerned for somebody other than yourself. All right, this is the next deck that I got. The other one I'm going to be researching. It's a different kind of deck. This one is the Elemental Oracle. So this one, we're just going to get a couple cards, and this is going to finish our reading. I just think that there's a finding of what you need to do. I'm really excited for humanity. This is a really exciting time, because I feel it's a time that you can awaken and not have to worry about whether it's proper or you can do it, because this is a very open, free time to set the stage for something better. Okay, so your last card is Cave. Protection. And I feel like it's protecting, this is what I get, because I read cards intuitively. She is protecting something that she is growing. She is protecting herself, she's protecting her creation, and her creation could be her new world, her new life, her new perspective, her new sanity, her understanding him, understanding that they have to protect who they are, what they stand for, what they want. Because the world, not all the world is for love and for change and for beautiful things and loving each other and accepting everybody where they're at. Not everybody's there. There's a lot of people that want to control. And I don't think it's possible to live in a utopia, but man, wouldn't that be nice? That we could all find a way to get through, to love each other. There's, you know, and to know that there's the ebb and flow of life. Okay, so this is your finishing card. Cave, protect what you have going, growing, or going to go toward. So that's a little message for you guys for today. I hope it helps you. Like I said, we got those little cards that we showed you, a little peek. If there's anything you're looking to get a reading on for the collective, send me some information. Hey, I'd love to see what X, Y, and Z is going to be, or what's the energy for this. I'm open to receive, you know, tell me a question. I'll ask it and do a collective video. Somebody's going to appreciate it, and the information is going to be for the collective. So, guys, have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I go in later, so there's a very good chance that we'll have a video in the morning. But otherwise, I'll do it when I get home. All right, guys, have a great day.